Hello everyone, I am back today with another video. This is going to be a ranked game against Zazus here. He is 460 elo, quite a bit of games. I'm expecting a sort of blitz based on that ratio and the amount of games played and his level. So that means I'm going to want to advance in the center and have my Marshal and Spy accessible from either side. So whichever way he blitzes on, I can defend there. So to open up, I'll go ahead and I'm going to advance these 4 pieces here in the center. Okay, I'll go ahead and take that miner. That's pretty inconsequential. I guess he was hoping for a bomb there. Pretty predictable that he scouts that major. I'll just go ahead and cover up the major with the lieutenant. Okay, so he seems to be advancing more on this side. Nothing at all in the center and very limited movement. He just moved a couple pieces early on the left. I'll take that for info. Scout would have liked a bit more, but we'll see, I guess. And he'll trade. Okay, so that's good. So that tells me this is more of a weaker side, because he had nothing here. He didn't want me to hit this piece either, because otherwise he wouldn't have traded. So I'm going to come up and hit this piece with my captain if I can help it. That is a big move from him, and I'm going to have to trade, I think, because otherwise he would take the major, and I don't think I can afford that. So he's going to go up that lieutenant on me. That was a big risk by him. It's rather annoying as well, simply because he's able to come down, grab a lieutenant, and then I was really forced to trade that. I'm going to have to defend this with my colonel. Okay, I might as well scout that. Captain, okay. So if he moves that down again, then I'll just trade it. Now, being down a lieutenant, though, I'm not too sure if I should risk my captain on this piece, because he could still take it, but it seems now this is his weak side. But I'm going to keep that there just in case I need to. I'm also going to bring my colonel to the right side. I'll trade that, that's fine. But I'm going to bring a colonel to the right side because he already traded generals here. He might bring down a colonel or major, so I need to be prepared for that. This piece was a front row piece as far as I remember. It could be a scout, but it also could be a lieutenant or a captain, which means I need to hit this with my major. Whoa, okay. I did not expect that to be his Marshal. Okay. So he's got his Marshal here. Alright, so I'm down a major and I'm down a lieutenant. So if I can get one of those back, I'll feel okay about my position. But I still have to get one of them back. So that's the annoying part. I think a lieutenant will be easier to get because that's a type of piece that some players will be prone to just giving away for info. So that's his colonel. He might trade, which would be kind of annoying, but it looks like he won't. That's good. So I'll chase him back. We'll just apply some pressure. I'll make him hit me. Might have to lotto this if this isn't a lieutenant. But I'm going to bring up a major to guard in the center. Sergeant. I think I'm going to hit this because this is probably his spy. Actually, it's almost certainly his spy. His general was also over here. It wouldn't make a whole lot of sense to put your spy next to a bomb. Now, this definitely could be a bomb. And that would almost end the game, I think, because I'd be down 3 pieces then. But at the same time, I think I need to do something, and I think I have a good opportunity to do that here. So I'm going to hit that. Perfect. That's exactly what I needed. And I can basically lotto this spy as well. Perfect. Excellent. That was just an excellent series of moves. So we'll trade that now. And now I have the advantage. I have his spy. And I'm only down a lieutenant. So I think that was definitely a step in the right direction. I'm going to need to activate this colonel at the risk of it seeming a bit obvious, perhaps. I'm going to try to... Okay, well, I guess I'm not going to play it up like my spy's on this side. I think I'm going to be forced to trade that. That's another, what I would call like an annoying move from him, because he guess this was my spy. I can't really fault him for that because my gen and colonel came from over here. But I think I have to trade that because otherwise I just give him a free scout. He keeps chasing the colonel and I'm forced to trade eventually anyway. Or he lottos some more back here. So I think I have to trade that. And that's a bit annoying. But, oh well. Now, basically by moving that, he's kind of telegraphing that that's probably his colonel. I'm going to put that scout there. If he takes the minor, he might. Okay. Let's check that. Okay, that is his colonel. Very good. So he got no material for that, really. And that's good to know. He doesn't know my colonel. He's going to scout that bomb. That's fine, I guess. Go ahead and hit that. Lieutenant, okay. If that had been my major, then I could have taken the lead on that play. He might lotto this lieutenant or just lotto that captain. I'm not really sure why he would do that. But this major is unknown, which means he might give me the lieutenant. Yes, he will. See, that's just a bad play. This isn't an experienced silver player giving me a free piece, which is not something that he should do. He shouldn't do that. Okay, I'm gonna risk my captain, lieutenant. Okay, so even if this captain dies, okay. So I am down 2 captains now, but here's my thinking behind risking that. He's gonna come and pinch off my captain anyway. I might as well, like, do that now, meaning, like, lose it. I'm not gonna hit that. That could be a bomb, maybe, so it's not really worth the risk. Being down 2 captains isn't great, though. I need to try to find a way to get back one of them. Being up a lieutenant and 2 minors is nice. Having an unknown colonel is nice, but okay. I'm going to do this. I'm not sure what this piece could be. I'm just going to scout that. Captain. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to come up with this minor. This could be useful. I need to think where his pieces came from now. He had his general over here. He had a spy that was here. And I need to figure out where his marshal came from. Came from the center, right, and I hit my major on it. Okay, that's a bit annoying, but okay. His flag could be here, so if I play this right, I might be able to advance with the minor. Now he's going to chase me back here, but he can only do so a certain amount until my major has free reign. So I'm going to avoid trading majors. I can't really afford to do that. So this is his major. He's basically just telling me that. I hope this isn't a sergeant or something like that. That would be really annoying. Minor trade. Okay. I'm going to need to rely on my bluffs here. Okay, that's his captain, so I can just leave that there. It doesn't really matter. And I know that's his major. So. Good news is I have 3 of his minors. Okay, I'm going to trade that, and then maybe I can bluff him with this sergeant. If I can just get 1 captain back, then that would be excellent. And I think this could be his 2nd captain, based on the way it's acting. I think if it was a lieutenant, he would probably hit it to either trade or find out. I think it's a captain, though. So that's definitely useful. Here comes his major, of course. I'm going to put that there just to have more of a dominant position. Okay, so it's a minor. That's actually very good that he wasted that. That's very, very useful for me. That's a bit annoying. I guess I'll give it to him. Just find out the piece, whatever. Oh, Sergeant Trade. So that's good for me. I was expecting to lose that Sergeant. So here's our situation. Up 3 minors, up a lieutenant, down 2 captains. I really, really need to win a captain. If I can win a captain, then this is almost game over, I think. I think I can trade. I think I need to trade majors now. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna trade majors. I'm gonna pretend like that colonel hasn't moved. Make him think it's a bomb, because it has moved. But he's running out of pieces to scout me with. He's gonna have to get risky, and he has less pieces than me, quite simply, because of the fact that he has 3 minors down and all that. So his captain is coming down on the left. If I can shuffle long enough for him to move next to it, but now he's coming back on the other side. So I'm going to want to come around with this lieutenant, and let's test how strongly he believes in this bluff of mine. He looks like he's still rather uncertain, but if he moves next to this piece, then that would signify more if he believes this to my colonel or not. So he's still pretty uncertain, because he's not moving next to either one of them. Okay. I'm pretty sure something like this here is the flag. Let's test it. See what he does. Okay, so he is scared of this piece here. Okay. Good to know. Let's do that. Okay. So he's being very cautious, which means it could be difficult to win back a captain, but he seems content just shuffling right now. And I do think he is reasonably convinced that one of these 2 lieutenants is my colonel. But we'll have to wait and see, because I'm not sure about that. This is probably going to be a trade or a sergeant. I'll take it. Okay, trade. I'm fine with trading. I want to be aggressive in the center with my lieutenant, though, because I don't want to allow him to bring a minor down. So I need to try to maintain that. Okay, that's good. That's good that I was able to get that dominance in the center again. He still seems pretty uneasy. So I'm expecting him to probably bring out more pieces to just trade with. And there we go. So he's finally called it. I think that could make him believe that this is my colonel, but he seems reluctant to follow me. And I don't know his second captain, so I need to be careful about bringing my lieutenant to this side too much. Because... Okay, that is an unnecessary lotto, and he cannot afford to lose that captain. So that's really a dumb play by him. I don't know why he would do something like that, because he can't afford to lose that piece. I mean, if he loses a captain, I think I have an insurmountable lead. I'm up 3 pieces to his 1 captain. So that's quite annoying that he lottoed that, and successfully so. I think he's reasonably convinced this is my colonel, but I need to wait for the right time to move my real colonel, I think. Let's do that. Nope, still nothing. Okay. I'm going to keep that there. I don't want to move the colonel. I don't think the time is right. I think he would probably just move next to my lieutenant. At the same time, though, he's still reluctant. Reluctant to move next to my colonel, my real colonel here, which is quite annoying. So right now, this appears to be a draw situation. Hmm. Yeah, that's just, I can't really explain that. That move really doesn't make any sense from him at all. I guess he thought it wasn't the Colonel, which doesn't make sense because I chased it for so long. Or maybe he thought, he could afford to risk a captain, but he would actually be wrong in thinking so, because he can't afford to risk a captain against my Colonel. He can't afford to do that. So I don't think I can win this game now. It would require a lot of things going right, and I don't see that happening. Watch a lot of that, Sergeant. Please go into that bomb. Oh, see, this guy he's not even good. He's a clown. There's zero reason. You have nearly a 100% win. You have nearly a 100% win. And he's still favored to win, but he's probably going to go lotto some more like a clown. See, this is just silver play. This is just dumb from this guy. There's no reason to do that. There's no reason to risk your captain on that bomb. There's no reason to attack my lieutenant with your captain. There's no reason for any of that. This guy is just crazy. He's playing like a clown with those moves. So this miner, I would love to get a miner to his flag, but he's not allowing me to. I'm gonna do that. Okay, so that's his lieutenant. I think I should lotto this piece. Okay, that works too. That's his last miner. Good for me, I guess. Okay, so that's good. All right. Okay, he can't win. Yeah, he can't win at all right now. He's probably gonna go lotto in the corner. Yeah. Anyway, so this is the case of, I don't even think this guy was good. I think he got lucky. I mean, you saw him just come down with his gen, come down with his marshal. I think he got lucky with his captain in the center. I don't think he really even knew what he was doing. But this is the case of a guy that got lucky, made it close, and then in the end, the fact that his rank is 400 elo came back. There's no reason he should have lost that game, especially after taking my lieutenant in the center. I didn't play a great game, but I think against a competent opponent, they would have actually believed my bluffs, which means I wouldn't have gone down so much material. But just as well as he called my bluffs, he also ran into my bombs, and that was the end result. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Definitely a crazy game, really bad play by my opponent at the end. But that'll do it, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video.